Hey all, this is Xenoxis, and this is part 16 of the Final Fantasy VII No Boosters, or Speedrun No Boosters by Xenoxis, and this part 16. We said part 16, yeah, of course. No, anyway, I'm just getting my notes here and stuff that because these notes I wrote a long time ago. I had exactly the same notes actually back a long time ago, actually back on the original PlayStation. I did make the kind of the very same notes, except I've added it over time, and now basically had to rewrite these over several years because sometimes the paper gets bad and stuff like that. But yeah, so having off photo material usually leaves you with one need to restore and two of each fire, lightning and ice. Just over 30 seconds can right to get a happy screen turtle, talk, screen item shop, not to turtle building, reps chest, building to the right at the tie entrance, buying currency. First we put then the house for the trap, and that's the final thing. Only type each process to see this deal, Adamant binders, other than that force. Already that point. And then I have there what the entrances are and what the workflow is. There is a way to basically do all sorts of letters and most of the second thing. Yeah, det kostar så illa you can steal it for 300,000 gil on the second disc if you decided that price in the first place or whatever, right? But yeah, so we're gonna continue on here in Wutai and stuff there. We're almost at that time now that we reached the end of the Northern Crater back on the PSX version and stuff that. So I mean, this is mostly a test run, right? Because you're gonna be making some more saves and stuff that. Like these are some of these saves are also to test out the material smuggling and see if we can get the material smuggling to work, because that requires of course a new recruit. So this was when we recruited Doofy, this was before we recruited Vincent. Cosmo Canyon was of course just because of the whole in case we don't get with the date with Barrett, basically that's what it has to do with, you know, in case, you know, we're still going to continue even if we get the date with, or even if we don't get the date with Barrett. So yeah, we're of course going to be able to, you know, revive our teammates, you know, we're going to be able to do that, but yeah. But there's no reason to use like weaker weapons here and stuff that, but yeah, but the first thing we're going to do now, so that now sadly I do think that we maybe have messed up with all turtle flies because of the fact that we managed to read another one by mistake. And this is the building you go into, by the way. But first go in and rest here. On rest. And this is also where they have a hidden screen. In this one is pretty visible. And I don't know why, because you can clearly see it, but it's just that a lot of people don't go and rest. Because you need to go and rest. I mean, you can clearly see how there's a path to the side here, even though it doesn't indicate that and stuff that, but you can clearly see that it's a path there going off to the side, you know, and stuff that. And here you get the magic shuriken. With the magic shuriken, right, because it's not a super ball, the magic shuriken is I forgot if the magic shuriken was one of those double growth, because there are certain like weird weapons in the game and stuff that with certain things, you know. And you go in here as well, and you get the hairpin here. Now the hairpin of course counts as long range and stuff that. Now one thing we have also not done during this run basically, or we haven't done a lot of and stuff that is, you know, if you're ring there. Now the Fury ring is of course really good, but then you cannot use your limit break when you have the Fury ring thing, which is a bit bad, but yeah. And here we get the hairpin, and I believe it's the hairpin, I'm pretty certain, right? It's the hairpin that has the long range weapon, yeah. Long range weapon, the hairpin. Which is weird, I guess it is supposed to be that he shoots it like a dagger, like a kunai or something like that, or whatever, right? You know. But it's gonna feel really bad, like, because right, there are also people that at the same time say like, oh, they haven't caught anything yet or whatever from like Final Fantasy VII, like from the originals of that, and then people that are okay with, oh, they didn't make Red 13 playable in the first part just because yes, you would have just played Red 13 a short time or whatever, right? But sure, you know, that is true and stuff that. But then if you would have had, you know, like, if you would have had actual, you know, if you would have had DLC that is not like, you know, the whole Yuffie DLC and stuff that, like that, is it what interesting that they did, like Yuffie DLC was interesting, right, but they made no, they should have made a DLC actually for Red 13, to be honest, you know, and stuff that, do we do this now? Probably. The thing is, I don't know what to technically get in the shop yet here, basically, and stuff like that. But we are going to go and pick up the better weapon for Sid, for Elon, stuff like that. This is actually a very good grind spot, by the way, because most of the enemies here are well, you want to use basically. The thing is that the Swift Whale and the other thing, for being in level 3 spells, they don't do that much damage, by the way. And keep one, of course, that tranquilizers do make a big difference and stuff there, you know, this is very important. But yeah, now of course Ultima Weapon though, like the thing that makes like Ultima Weapon and certain other things on, yeah, you can also farm like potions here, which can make it a lot safer, you know. I know that I could have made a party member survive last time if we would have, you know, healed and stuff like that at some points. So here you get the Dragoon Lance. And the Dragoon Lance of course is a lot stronger because it's basically like a 22 increase. And stuff that, and it's, you know, it's maximum slots, it's 8 slots, which is big, by the way. Now sadly, of course, in this town you cannot get the diamond bangles, I don't think. You can go up here, by the way, this is the top of the statue, is pretty cool, you know. Although there's no point to go into every scheme because there's like no chests, you know, or whatever. Right, you need to hold like that there. You can go over there and look at that if you want to, right? There's only so many directions you can go, there's like nothing special because they don't put treasure somewhere. Although this is pretty good that you can go here and stuff that, you know. Oh, this is all the grass. This is the... I think these are the... Actually, this is the grass that has the... they actually give you fury. I mean, fury is not that bad, actually, sometimes. I mean, sometimes fury is great, except it does make me stuff. But there is an enemy that we're going to want to get like magic hammer from and stuff that from like an enemy standpoint. Now yes, we didn't equip the whole enemy kit to get the shrine and stuff that, but that also makes it easier during the second disc when we have gotten all of the enemy skill materials. Now the next enemy skill we pick up, of course, because we have 2 so far, the third one is in the Forgotten Place. I think it's in the same building. What is in the building when you sleep, right? Because it's not the building that goes down, basically. You You can see the XP is actually pretty decent there. So, yeah. Okay. So if you ever need to gun, basically need to get stronger, you can do that there. I'm pretty certain though we are gonna get that single Choco feather for now. How much is expensive is it? Yeah, you can see 48, you can only go for that. But Bolt 3 I would say is the thing that you really want to have before you start doing the Unigrind and stuff like that. The Choco feather, now the thing interesting with Choco feather is of course if you see defense percentage 12% there, 12% there. Alien Code of course doesn't have the same like dodge chance. You still have like magic defense, so you have like 0 dodge chance with the magic defense so far and stuff like that. So yeah, but if you for example now equip him with the Choco feather, all of a sudden you can see it goes up to 15% there, which is that is how much dexterity really matters. Just drink dexterity makes you go from 12% chance to dodge and to 15%, and that's for physical basically and stuff that. Although technically it will affect your magical one as well, because spirit does not affect that basically. Now you go in here and talk. And we are on vacation. Elena, you talk too much. Think about how big of an insult that is to the people who retire, like them taking a vacation here and stuff like that. So, yeah. Now we do the MP Absorb building. This one. Stolen MP Absorb material. And then the lower building right here. Okay. I also want to check the cat building. Now the house at the top, that's the Yuffie's house by the way. But yeah. Because you cannot go there now because it's blocked. But the thing is, if you for example go to Wutai without getting Yuffie, then that won't be blocked. And by the way, one is HP Absorb, I believe. As well, so yeah. And yes, you cannot buy from the weapon store until a certain thing has happened. Yeah, oh yeah, now it's the thing. I'll give back your material. Yeah, sure you are. Even if you trust her basically and stuff, that it's gonna be like the wrong one, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah. The main problem is, of course, is that the boss avatar can actually kill you, but sometimes you can get lucky. Sometimes you can see someone get no arrow trees and only get physical attack from the boss. And if you get physical attack, unless you're in the front row, you're gonna take a lot of damage from his physical attack. Yeah, this is his house. And this is where you find a 1 to Paradise number 6. Drink at the third Paradise and talk about with her. The switch on the left. But even if you say actually the thing is if you want to like date with quote unquote Yuffie and stuff that, which is kind of the hardest one to get, you basically need to, all of the points, you get like a lot of points with her when you do the thing. So now that we have read that, we do an important thing. Let's run in here first. Alright, it does still count. Power source, guard source, magic source, mind source, speed source, luck source, mechanism. And the happy turtle, no, turtling around and happy. So yeah, one of each source, and a magnetic course. Magnetic course is really nice. And I know we're not relying a lot on like healing items or even like the fact that we aren't getting like Phoenix down, so we're making things harder than it would be, you know, and stuff that, because, you know, not using certain items and stuff like that. Yes, we did use the Valkyria's Cloud at one point, but yeah. Now, of course, the fights, we missed out on 8,000 gil basically at one point, so that. And these you never encounter, by the way, as an enemy, the actual like ninja style things that run away there, you know, and stuff like that. And here we get Swift Bolt, and we get an Elixir, so you get one Swift Bolt for free, which is nice. Now the main problem is, even though the level 3 spells, they're like severely nerfed and stuff that, because I mean it would have been absolutely busted if it would have actually dealt the proper damage of like the level 3 like Bolt spell. But of course it's dependent on your attack stat, but, or it's dependent on the stat, but here they do fixed damage, I think it is. Or at this point, Lord, do yours with Bolt, please. I forgot if we killed them in one Swift Bolt or not. It still kind of breaks their face. But they survived that damage, which is pretty nice. Or not nice. And I really want to get the kills with Claw, that's the main problem. Of course, and they're gonna keep putting Claudius to sleep. Hold the limit break though. Hold the limit break. Now the thing is, I want to try and avoid healing here, but we are gonna of course heal if necessary. The thing is, of course, if we can build limit breaks with everyone, then that's really good. So that's By the way, and it's worth actually listening up here now. And stuff that. Because we're very close at getting the limit break with both Claude and Sid. It might actually be worth putting them in back row because this boss can hit very, very hard and stuff that. We do have 4 potions though in case we need to heal and stuff that. Of course, if you have tranquilizers here, this boss gets a lot easier and stuff that, but... An obvious place. Now the thing is, of course, is that I'm just gonna check. Because I don't think that even at this point when she's threatened, they will still let you buy here, you know, stuff that. They're just saying that, you know, stuff like that. And the little kid there, by the way, is the one that can give you a hint on where to go, basically, for each of the UFO things and stuff like that. No, but yeah, but that was a rare case of Swift Bolt, by the way, doing a lot of damage and stuff like that. But it is like the good thing about Swift Bolt is that, for example, that when you're doing the main problem is, of course, is that they are quote unquote expensive, right? So that you have to sell all material to basically be able to afford them and stuff like that. And we're gonna go to the correct place right away. Yeah, we're not gonna bother. I mean, I would love to kill this, but we would then would have had to brought the items. Because see, the reason why you would want to have the items, by the way, is because of certain things. I mean, Connell must have known that it was a Turk member, right? And you can actually steal from this guy, by the way, if you happen to have steel and stuff like that. But this guy gives you the amazing peace ring, which actually does some funny stuff you can do with the peace ring, by the way, which is very powerful. Setup you can do. Yes, guys. Let's mess him up. Now the main problem is, of course, is that you're keeping in the back row, so that's why you don't get to do a lot of damage with the like Giga Dunk, or you know. Bam bam boost jump. And do boost jump enough times and we get the dynamite. Yeah, 1500 damage almost with boost jump. Who is getting it? But I think that's dead. Yeah, that's dead. Because I didn't heal up. And we have no way to revive, but that was a Giga Shad, Giga Dunk there. Right, I'm gonna high potion up Claude just because, you know. I should have known it should have done that much damage, by the way. So yeah. Please let Claude finish it though. Watch damage, because now their damage is gonna increase because of one party member there. They watch this damage. 1917. That was with one party member dead. That would have been almost like 3000 damage, 3k damage if the other party member would have been dead. And yeah, that's good XP, by the way. And then you get 20,000 guild from that fight. Right, and I'm guessing technically right, it's not that monster that has that money, right? What I'm thinking is actually that Don Corneo is scared and he like tries to bribe you for his life or whatever, right? And he's used, you know, throwing gil at you, you know, unless this, or maybe it's the money that Helen has or something like that, that he decided to, you know. And then he asks him the same question that he does. Because it's our job. It would have been funny if in the remake they make him survive that or something like that, and then there's like a super boss or whatever, you know. Don't come here with himself. It don't make sense. And then you don't want any female party members in that fight against him because then they take grossed out damage. It's the worst type of damage. And this is also a fight basically where I always feel that this fight, if you have Vincent in this fight, the boss becomes just easier. And it's so weird that he tries to put back materia and stuff like that. Let's see how smart she actually is. Now I really hope that they make it so that she puts the materia back in the... Well, it's not going to be in part 2, of course, obviously. You know, and stuff that, because we're not going to go to Utai at all. And stuff that. Here, look, an extra materia. And it's the MP absorb that she stole. Next time, yeah, yet next time. Okay, so all. She gave me a manipulate death blow. This materia setup, man. Okay, this explains a lot. Actually, that's actually pretty funny. Yeah, but anyway, now that we have done this, we go back to Peacemaker, we go back to Runeblade, we go back to well, actually, he will still be using that. And he goes back to Rune Omelette, but we probably maybe go getting out on someone, maybe, I don't know. And we'll go back to Earring on him. I'm still gonna use the Shock Feather on Claude and then Power Wrist on Musk. And we need to be checking, of course, inside the town, but we're first gonna check out Thief, of course, again, because we haven't really used Thief yet. And stuff that, so Thieves are still using the Twin Viper that we gave Because the Magic Shuriken there is pretty instant. Because I thought that Magic Shuriken is gonna be a replacement for like the really powerful stuff that you get in Temple of Ancients and stuff that, because this one has very high damage, but again it's only 3 stars, right? This, I mean, if they would have given this double, then that would have been good or whatever, right? Or they could have made this type of growth weapon, but yeah. I heard having Edding Coats wouldn't be a bad idea actually, because she has actually naturally high dexterity, so she has a very, very good dodge, and she has 12% with the Carbon Bangle. And keep in mind, Carbon Bangle, by the way, it's just what? Yeah, 3 defense percent. Yes, Rune Omelette is only 5%, so it's not that much, but I think it's a good idea for her. So that, so yeah. So Peace Ring is Berserk Fury status. Now the great thing about this, for example, is that you can pre-afflict Fury on something or sadness, right? The main problem is when you inflict sadness on your party members, that if the enemy does an attack that inflicts the other status, then you will lose it basically, pretty much. So it works. Right, we're going to check red 13 out here. So we have the silver, there's the hairpin, by the way. And the hairpin is one of those that gives you a lot of damage, but that's no slots. But it makes, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Zeb could be stronger, but hairpin being long range is really, really good. And stuff like that. I don't know why the silver barret, why it is coded to not be sellable and stuff that way. So that's just that. There's nothing else I think we got right that was special or that was important. We do that for now at least, and then we enter again. Now the first thing we do is we go back here. Cat house. Oh man, this is... Alright, you can only press X there. You don't need to get in like that close to press it. And this is the HP absorb materials. Now we have both MP and HP absorb, which is good. So attacks with paramateria absorbs MP at the same time. Keep in mind, attacks with paramateria, so it doesn't matter what the said paired materia is, it could. But keep in mind that it says attack also. Right, so it needs to be an attack. It cannot be like, oh, restore yourself, oh, and then get HP back or whatever, right? But you can, for example, link it to enemy skill if you really, really want to. You can of course link it to death blow, you can link it to steel, but okay, it can be quite interesting. Counter attack is of course pretty good, but yeah. But the thing that I really want to be doing is the Kryata thing. So, or Kyata is what it was actually called back in the PS6 version and stuff there, because of like mistranslations and stuff like that. Anyway, and now for the weapon shop. Some Diamond Chainsaw, Aurora Rod, Gold Barret, Slash Lance, Blue Megaphone, Razor Ring, Short Barrel. There we go. Slash Lance, I think that, oh, we're gonna sell the double growth stuff, but we are not gonna sell the double growth stuff at all. We're keeping the high potions as well, but yeah. Do we sell the hairpin? No, we don't. We sell the spear at least. Do we sell the super megaphone, not yet. We do sell the magic clerk in the for 3000, there we go. Or we don't sell that. We do sell the carbon barrel. And you can see the peace string is worth 3750, so we get rid of that. Yeah, we keep the rune blade. Do we keep the dragoon lance? Nope, we sell the dragoon lance actually. No, the hairpin again is interesting, of course, because the hairpin is one of those, you know, black no material slots and stuff like that. And some of them are no material slot weapons are actually pretty decent and stuff like that, because yeah. Now first off we go over here and rest, by the way. We used to do, now you can technically advance all the way up the tower for now until like where the final boss kinda is and stuff like that, because it doesn't reset the tower. There's a lot of people that say that, or maybe it used to do or whatever, right, but if you get to the last floor basically it does not reset, or whatever it is, maybe it did, I forgot, but yeah. Yes, we got rid of that, but we will always keep like the double thing here, and keeping the sniper CR is good until we get another 255 weapon basically. That's kind of how you should look at it, but yeah. And Murasame is not bad, of course, and stuff like that, so neither is the short barrel and stuff like that, but yeah. One thing I want to test though, this is just a quick test here, is just, so Kuyata with elemental, right, doesn't give him 3 elements. No. It gives him absolutely no element. That is very disappointing, to be honest, and stuff that it does not, because Kuyata, if I put on Kuyata again here and you check here, in the summon, causes fire, ice and lightning items. So Kuyata is interesting. Kuyata of course is really expensive, 110 MP and so that, but Kuyata of course the fire, ice and lightning from Kuyata is very powerful, by the way, and stuff like that. But the thing is with Kuyata you actually get after getting Kuyata is a later summon than Bahamut. Kuyata so it counts as being after Bahamut because it's more expensive. I think Bahamut is what? Bahamut is 100 MP, right? I think it is. So yeah. But we're gonna equip some more characters now and stuff like that, so yeah. Barrett and Tifa the Thiefster, of course, and Tifa kept the power soul there, of course. She equips her with Tabernacle, and you equip him with Chainsaw and stuff like that. And the thing is that normally you will only really switch into double when we're doing like certain bosses and stuff that, because you know, stuff that. So switch into that, and we equip herself with the person with Aurora Rod, which is good. Equip him with the Gold Barrette. But you know, again, we're not selling the Plus Barrette and stuff like that, because you know, you can't keep that. Now that is a long range weapon, the hairpin, which is good. I think the hairpin also, just like with the other ones, has the whole quick thing to it as well, which is nice. And then of course we have the Thieves with just 2 Razor Ring for a little bit more damage, and get it of course switches to the massive blue megaphone. And keep in mind that the silver megaphone is not comparable to the Dragoon Lance and stuff like that, because there are some proper 8-slot weapons that you get later on. They're super important, by the way. Those are kind of the quote-unquote best weapons in the game technically. Because if you're at any fight where the AP you get don't matter, then using them is the best. Because of the fact that they have 8 slots. There's a blue megaphone there. And then of course the eraser there as we saw. And now right, we're gonna have Buzzword here, Runeblade, Yuki, Power Soul, Grilam, Silverette, plus Barrette, Hairpin, a White Staff, Twin Wipe, Black Megaphone, Silver Megaphone, Peacemaker, Sniper CR, Fury. Now we're over that time, by the way, the time for back in the day, what I got down to the Mountain Creator with. So, yeah. Of course, Swift Balls are the thing that we wanna have like a lot of, by the way, normally. So that, but yeah. So we go with a little bit of all here, and we go with probably a right, because you cannot haste an enemy with an attack. Right, you see, you don't get effective haste because you don't get the positive effects from the thing, so we can afflict slow and stop with this setup basically. With the time effect. Go with the long range material there, go with the HP plus, Kuyata, Odin, because that is going to give us a lot of max MP there. And then we'll go with Steel, of course. That's its setup. But I didn't set anything that I needed. I don't know. And switch back to using Ganondorf and using Mask. Actually, them I would really like to use actually Aerith and stuff that. Just to get her more powerful at this point. Anyway, now we want to be using enemy skill here. Enemy skill on Ganondorf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that manipulate. Death blow. Now throw can be important of course because throw can give you access to coin, and if you happen to have a lot of money you can do some interesting things with it. The luck +1 there would be nice though, otherwise. But you actually have him equipped with give him a revive there, put on materia, drop them. So put all materia with lightning, all materia with ice. Both of them are pretty close there. Keep in mind at fire that if you be the closest, it's the one furthest away there. And here, Titan, Ramu, Eve with Shiva. Put the Shokamog there as well. She will be using Steel of course. Put her an enemy skill here as well. Oh, she did have all materia. I mean earth all. Nah. Earth, fire. Because that was the enemy skill, so we need to steal still. I know this is going to be a dangerous escape here. And stuff that. Do we tranquilize her up? Yes. Uh, 15 tranquilizers. Please. Although not yet. We're not going to tranquilize up yet because of a certain reason. We did equip all the enemy skills, right? We did equip the 2 enemy skills that we have. Enemy skill on him and enemy skill on her. We did also get steel on everyone, right? We put steel on him. We put steel on her. And we put steel on Chloe as well. So he is using Hogan and Kyoto. So both are super expensive, by the way, and stuff like that, so yeah. Because now we go to the beaches and we fight and get the adamant bangle. Now the adamant bangle is interesting, of course, because the adamant bangle, the thing that it's closest to is actually to the Vitai side quest. Of course, technically you can do the warp here as well with the Vitai side quest and stuff like that. Now when you've gotten like when you don't have Yuffie back. So technically we could save into another slot, but I'm not going to be doing that. But we kind of know what party, is at what point, but yeah. So fighting here should be good enough. Fighting at this beach here, it doesn't matter which of the beaches you do fight at. You can fight at the one a bit further away there. If you want to, then we need to fight on the dark grass after that, I believe. We need to meet a certain thing here. Yes. The thing we want to meet. So we steal, and we steal. Couldn't steal anything. Oh, that kind of seems to be a counter. Stole adamant bangle. I want to manipulate here. Yeah, he counters with that. Now, normally I would not beat him up and stuff that, but yeah, because this fight is so slow if you. Kyoto is one of them. Now the way Kyoto works is interesting because Kyoto, if an enemy just absorbs one of them, he will absorb all the damage from the Kyoto, which by the way is really bad. Actually that's very good because that allows us to heal now. Yes, Dead Force. And then we skill Death Force. Death Force. Metal! Yeah, then we skill Death Force. So Death Force makes anyone ally immune to death. Yes. Which also of course means that if you happen, for example, to make now also once you make something immune to death, for example, that however that does not protect you from game over, by the way, the whole limit break from Kate hit and stuff like that. There's a dead portal. Corridor. toy though, and it gives you 2000. But yeah, so the adamant bangle, as you can see there, is same amount of slots as the mithril armlet, right? Or the mithril, yeah, armlet. And yeah, only 2 slots, and has very, very high defense. Same magic defense can as rune armlet. No defense percent, but yeah, but this one, though, the adamant bangle, I feel like there is a reason why you can get your hands on the adamant bangle and stuff like that, but yeah. We're going to need at least 3, I think, of the adamant bangle, however. Yes, I want to see the 3 adamant bangles, and keep in mind that we can use steel and then we just run from the enemy and we keep doing that. So you steel until you have the adamant bangle. Now we will of course counter again with the whole thing, which, you know, it's not the thing, you know, that he will counter. You want to of course try and do as little as possible here before you run away, basically. There we go, adamant bangle. Because yes, you don't have to defeat the battle in order to keep what you stole. Yeah, that's just the 2 adamant bangles. Let me check here. Yeah, 2 adamant bangles. 2 adamant bangles. We need 3. I mean, technically you could go for way more than that, because the adamant bangle actually is a pretty decent sell, if I remember correctly. But there's actually a boss that we're gonna test the adamant bangle on, because I don't know. I think that all of that boss's attacks counts as being physical, even the ones you would think are magical and stuff like that, and I'm talking about Demon Wall. Imagine that if adamant bangle is actually something that could like save you against a big part of his damage and stuff like that, because like his rocket drop, right, that's not magical, right? Oh, I turned the back right away. Just like this. Now keep in mind, right, imagine how nice it would have been though in this game if they would have made it so that there would have been like an accessory that, you know, black, that would have made you able to steal like more than once from something or whatever, but yeah. So now we have the 3 adamant bangles. I want to show you what it's worth though here, if we just go into any of these here. So, adamant bangle sells only for 300, yeah. I mean, it's probably because it's an easy steal, but that's why it is like that. We can see here what some of those weapons are worth and stuff like that, so yeah. But yeah, but the fact is that the adamant bangle is like 93 in armor, is actually very, very good and stuff like that, you know. Now you might wonder what's the reason for using Aerith at this point. But yeah, there are some reasons for it, yeah. And the main problem, or the main thing of course, is going to be that we are now going to right, I would really like to go to Gold Sauce and begin the grind here, but it's probably better to do the whole all grind first and stuff like that. And the reason why you grind, for example, the reason why we grind with Aerith is because Aerith, those levels won't benefit us, except for of course in the Temple of the Ancient, but those levels won't benefit us after that, basically. I must say, but the Claude levels will always benefit you, and that is true, you know, the Claude things. will benefit us. But yeah, we are gonna go with exactly 20 of the Swift Bolt. So Swift Bolt is the Bolt 3 spell. The main problem is, of course, is that this item sadly does not do that much damage in terms of the quote-unquote the Unigrind. The main problem though is that 110 MP of course is a lot. You know. Now I thought about, of course, equipping Kuyata here at the top slot, because then I could go Kuyata together with MP Absorb and stuff like that. The main problem though is that the MP Absorb, the strength of MP Absorb is kind of depending on the summon itself. Like if it's a very very weak summon, then it's not going to be that great. Just like that. Alright, we need to still do it at grass here. We need to get a certain encounter here. You can get the encounter inside the tie as well here, but this I don't think is the encounter, but I just want to see what they have. And nothing to steal, okay. Okay, I relate, why can't you have it so that you can deactivate? Alright, you can deactivate there. So that you can still sing a target cure. I think maybe we can quick too. I made it somersault itself. Keep in mind that if an enemy kills itself with the manipulate, then the kill actually goes to the character who manipulated it, I believe. Oh, 2 Phoenix Downs are actually nice. See, that's a great thing with these fights here, that they realize that this area can be difficult and stuff there, but yeah. I forgot if there is higher chance in the dark grass, or if you're supposed to get the fight in the light grass. Because yeah, it's supposed to be close to foot high when you get encounter. Right, we want this encounter for the Magic Hammer. We are gonna need to Magic Hammer ourselves, which is rather bad because it takes away our MP. Right, we encountered grass. He wants to manipulate the grass. And we want to slay the thing. And he Magic Hammer Vincent first. And let's get Magic Hammer. Attack. And Magic Hammer that. Steal. Nothing to steal. Right, Magic Hammer drains 100 out of every opponent. That makes it sound that it is supposed to multi-hit or whatever, or that was the thought of it at first. Maybe. Magic Hammers. It stole 100 MP to itself, oh no. Actually, I'll be right back with the part 17. And I'll see you all in the next part.